Hey guys, it's Mrs. Chenoweth again here with another edition of Working from Home. Today we are going to review the idea of finding the missing length using area equations. I want you to watch the video, which you are. I want you to practice IXL skill FF5 up to 90%. Again, you already did this up to 60%, but I want you to go up to 90 this time. If you had listened to me earlier and said, hey, go as high as you can the first round, you might have a little less to do. If you already got to the 90, I'd like you to shoot towards the 100. Again, if you're thinking about going in honors, I'd really like you to shoot for 100 every time, but do the best that you can. Today, I want you to remember about inverse operations, that addition cancels out subtraction and subtraction cancels out addition. Same thing, multiplication cancels out division and division cancels out multiplication. So let's try our first problem. So here I have a triangle, and the triangle is, they give me the area already, and they want me to find the missing side. So I know the area. So what I need to do is what I do for every single shape. Look at the shape, identify it, and then do the formula or write down the formula for that shape. So the area of a triangle, area is equal to the base times the height divided by 2. I'm then going to plug in what I know. This time I know the area. So I know 15 is equal to, I don't know the base, that's the one I'm missing, the base times 5 divided by 2. And this is where I need to work inversely. I need to do the opposite of order of operations in order to solve this out. So the first thing I need to do is get rid of this dividing by 2. How do I get rid of that? Well, I'm going to draw my line down just like we did when we solved equations. Instead of dividing by 2, I'm going to multiply this side by 2. That cancels it out. If I multiply this side by 2, I have to be fair and multiply this side by 2. So 15 times 2 is 30. 30 is then equal to, and I have the top of this equation to rewrite. So I have, it's base times 5. Now this looks like the equations we were working out when we did equations. So again, I'm going to draw my line down. I look at what they did to the variable. They multiplied it by 5. I'm going to do the opposite of that, which is to divide by 5. So if I divide this side by 5, I have to divide this side by 5. And that is going to give me that the base is equal to 30 divided by 5 is 6. So the base is equal to 6, and then whatever the unit is, in this case, it is meters. Okay, so that's one example. Let's go on to another one, one that's a little more tricky. Same concept applied, doesn't change our steps on what we know how to do. We just have to know how to work it out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the problem. We have the shape of a trapezoid and a very annoyed looking teacher. Okay, she's trying to figure out the height of her trapezoid table. So I'm going to write the formula for finding the area of a trapezoid. Area is equal to, and this one's a little different, right? It's the height times base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2. Okay, so again, just like I do after I write the formula, I'm going to plug in what I know. I know the area already. They told me that it is 6 feet squared. So if 6 is going to be equal to the height. We don't know the height. So I'm going to leave that as an H. Height times base 1. And again, base 1, doesn't matter which one's which. But I'm going to use the top as base 1. So that's 2 feet plus base 2, which is the bottom number, which is 4 feet. And I need to divide that all by 2. Okay. Again, I'm going to work inversely. So to get rid of this dividing by 2, I want to do the inverse operation, and I'm going to multiply by 2. If I multiply this side by 2, I have to multiply this side by 2. So I get 12 is equal to, I rewrite the top of my equation, the height times 2 plus 4. Well, we know that 2 plus 4 is 6. So 6 times something, 6 times that h is going to be equal to 12. I think you could guess by now that if the answer is going to be 2, but I need to prove it mathematically. So again, I'm going to draw my line down. I look at what they did to variable. They multiplied it by 6, so I'm going to divide it by 6. If I 6, let's just check on 6. All right, if I divide this side by 6, I have to divide this side by 6. So that leaves me, and I've run out of room, h is equal to 12 divided by 6 is 2. So the height is equal to 2, and I go back to my units, feet. Okay, so again, this is just a little review. I want you to make sure that you are going back and using your calculator, writing down your formulas, writing down the plugins. And if you need help, please email me and we can set up a Google Meet or whatever you need. I'm here for you. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.